how's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of our venture in the visual novel Adventure of a Lifetime. Last episode, we got to see the Tuna Hole, if I remember what it's called, either that or the Tuna Ark, one or the other, where literally a school of tuna fish hang out in that area. And of course, our trio of adventurers went snorkeling for like an hour and a half, if not more, just exploring the beauties of the ocean and whatnot. And I gotta tell you, snorkeling can be a lot of fun. So if you haven't ever done it before and you do like the scene, you do like to see undersea type of stuff, then hey, why not give it a shot? But we're gonna see what else they did after that, and that's on this episode right now. So with that, let's begin to load up that last scene and see exactly what else did they do. Yes, Tsunami, if you could load that scene for us, that would be fantastic. After we returned to the water, we ended up snorkeling for an hour and a half. We then climbed back into the canoe. Can't wait to get those pictures developed. We got ready to head back, drying ourselves with the towels we brought. Emily gave a sad sigh as she looked back at the tuna hole. What's wrong? Did you want to swim more? Jisa nodded in agreement. Fact check. Large sharks that live in shallow coastal waters. They are mostly nocturnal, so they rest during the day. Despite their ferocious appearance, they are slow-moving and said not to attack people. I think Chisa is getting a kick out of this. I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Why are you making her scared of the sea again?
シロワニは見た目はいかついけどおとなしいサメだから海で出くわしても平気だぞ。
海怖い。
I give up. We came out here to help Emily get used to the sea, but we ended up just traumatizing her even more. Awesome! It worked!
どれ？見せて見せて。ほんとだ。ちょっとピンボケだけど。
As soon as we got back to town from the tuna hole, we had the film developed.
でも綺麗に映ってるじゃない。水の中なのに。
I know, right? The pictures were just under the postcard size, and we took our time going through each one. A lot of them were shaky or out of focus, but the ones that had come out really well were actually sharper than any digital camera I'd seen.
あ、チサ、あのでっかいマグロと私たちよ。こうして見ると本当に大きいわね。どうしたの？さっきから私たちのお尻ばっかり映ってない？
Hiroki!
そういえば
Someone's about to get a beat down. Well, what do you expect? Most of the time I was shooting from above. What else was I supposed to shoot?
マグロにピント合わせなさいよ。なんでお尻ばっかくっきり映ってるわけ？
Well, you know. Hiroki, just stop making excuses, kid. Just stop. I hadn't really thought about it. The camera didn't have autofocus, so you had to match the focus sort of manually with your eye. And it's not like I was focusing on their butts on purpose. It was all subconscious, but I certainly couldn't just tell them that. You two just made much better models than the tuna, don't you think?
まあ当然よね。マグロもいいプロポーションしてるとは思うけど。
At least someone's buying it.
まあ。
Chisa grabbed all the pictures from my hand. She's probably gonna throw them out.
これは没収。
I don't blame you. Huh? Why?
なんかやらしいんだもん。ちさ、私の分はフィルムあるから焼き増ししましょう。
The girls took off, getting all excited over the pictures I took. The goal had been to see if the camera would work with old film, so it had been a success in that regard. But those are my pictures!
諦めなさい。女ってのは理不尽な生き物なんだよ。
Exactly. Oh? Yeah, you're right. That tourist from before had appeared seemingly out of nowhere.
このくらいでへこたれていては結婚生活なんてとてもとても。
You know, he's got a point there. If we really want someone to stare at, might as well be our own spouse. You mean things are always going to be like this?
じゃあね。
The man then wandered off into the sunset with forlorn aura about him. Seriously, what is with that guy? Even so, hearing that kind of advice from someone with so much experience really made me think. It was a hot summer day in mid-August, and also the day of the Bond Festival. The Ogasawara Bond Festival was famous for being quite the spectacle. The locals were pumped, and there were many tourists just as excited, eager to participate. At the end of it all, there would be fireworks.
忙しい忙しい。ねえ、持ってくものってこれだけ？
Machiko's Cafe had become a bit hectic after lunch. That was mostly to us having to run a street stall for the Bond Festival. Grandma said she wasn't going to participate this year because of her legs, but changed her mind thanks to the three of us. We were just happy to help out.
ところで、うちのお店はどんなメニューを出すの？アイスコーヒーとスムージーって言ってたのに、何このガスコンロと鉄板は。
Little birdie told me they got their hands on some good stuff. Figured I'd try making the cafe's secret dish.
裏メニュー？あ、もしかして。
おうヒロ来たぜ。
Ryota! Just in time. Ryota had brought some fish he'd caught that morning.
あー、やっぱり。
Emily peeked inside the styrofoam box Ryota had brought, then jumped back and latched onto Chisa.
ちさ、サメが入ってる。よしよし。もう死んじゃってるから噛みついたりしないわ。
True.
ナナ、どうするの？
What do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna cook it and eat it!
どうってなあ。
Shark burgers. Okay.
サメバーガー。
You good there, fam? You good? Emily went as pale as a ghost and was about ready to foam at the mouth. Sharks weren't actively sought out, but sometimes they'd get caught in nets by accident. And for our fact check, Shark Burger, a secret dish sometimes sold at Machiko's Cafe. It's not only an Ogasawaran dish, but one found on many islands. It uses shark instead of beef patty. Sharks sometimes get caught in fishing nets, and the fins are removed and the rest thrown away. Although most shark meat smells of ammonia, there are edible sections which are used here. How about that? If the meat made its way to Machiko's cafe, we used it to make shark burgers. Since we never knew when we'd be able to offer them, we treated it like a secret dish.
よう、りょうた、いいサメじゃないか。
Grandma came out to inspect Ryota's catch.
おいよマチコバ、今朝上がったばかりだぜ。
おい、そこのクソガキ、何やってんだ。さっさとさばいちまいな。
Jeez. I mean, roger that.
やるか。
あんたには刺激が強いだろうから、あたしらは盆踊り会場に荷物の搬入でもしに行こっか。
The sun was setting, and people were starting to gather at the Bond Festival grounds.
どうにか間に合ったな。
Cleaning a big shark like that really took skill. Luckily, Ryota had experience since he came from a fishing family.
いいって。俺もカフェマチコの裏メニューのファンなんだ。
Good, because you're free to eat all you want. We divided the cleaned meat into sections and ground what we needed. The rest would be used in other dishes or sent to the local supermarket.
にしても、おっせえな、売り子たち。何やってんだ？
They said they needed time to change. They told me this when they had returned to the shop, but I couldn't imagine why aprons would take so long. They're probably dressing in kimonos or yukatas. I forget which one it is. While we waited, a crowd of locals and tourists gathered and chatted about the shark burgers.
先に始めちまうか。
I guess so. And just then...
お待たせ。遅くなってごめん。ごめんなさい。
What were you two... Called it. Called it.
Whoa!
When the gathered crowd noticed the pair in their yukatas, they naturally parted to let the two girls pass. Okay, and fact checked here. A yukata, traditional Japanese clothing usually worn over bare skin instead of over under kimono. It was originally a bathrobe or evening robe, but recently has become a popular festival fashion. Okay, I learned something today.
ちょっと何か言いなさいよ。似合ってないかな。
We are not gonna be rude right now. You two look really nice. I was honestly at a loss for words, and that seemed like the best way to reply. Now it was their turn to react.
本当？やった！まあ、エミリーのついでみたいに褒めてもらっても困るけどね。
Phew, looks like they got it.
サメバーガー一つくださいな。
Chinami had stuck to Chisa's side and used her to jump into front of the line. Got it. One shark burger coming right up.
エミリー、やるよ。カフェマチコの裏メニュー、サメバーガー、販売開始です。こちらへ並んでください。
The two young ladies in yukata began organizing the line, running the register and calling in more customers. I was busy manning the grill with help from Ryota. Order up!
サメバーガーとアイスコーヒーで1500円になります。ありがとうございます。
The novelty of shark burgers and the two beautiful girls in yukata attracted a huge line within 5 minutes of opening.
すごい人。すいません。お隣に迷惑になりますんで、列を乱さないようにお願いします。サメバーガーうまうま。
Tourists typically bought them for the novelty, But once they had a taste, they were sold. Machiko's Cafe didn't offer shark burgers just because they were unusual. Grandma's recipe was well thought out and exquisite.
みんなよく怖くないわね。私だったらサメなんて食べられないわ。
Emily was surprised by how well they were selling.
そう言わずに食ってみろって。うまいぞ。
そうそう、そう言ってる人に限ってハマるのよね。怖いものをあえて食べることで恐怖を克服するのです。浴衣も似合う金髪のお姉様。じゃあ後で一ついただこうかしら。
Forget later. Here's one now.
でも
You haven't had dinner, right? Come on. You have one too, Chisa.
いいの？
And just think, when people get a load of you two lovely ladies chowing down, they'll come running.
そういう作戦か。もう十分な気がするけど。
Emily and Chisa accepted their shark burgers.
美味しいかも。あん。懐かしいこの味。最近やってなかったもんね、店で。サメを食べてるなんて不思議な気持ちだわ。
別に珍しくないだろう。スーパーにもたまに並んでるぞ。
Even more customers came by, drawn in by the two girls delicately eating shark burgers, trying to keep their yukata free of stains.
美味しいですよ、サメバーガー。ちょっと怖いけど、でも美味しいサメバーガー一つ1000円です。
There were so many people in line, it never seemed to shorten. It looked like we were going to be number one in sales tonight.
サメバーガー売り切れです。みんな売れちゃった。
サメ1匹分が2時間ちょいか。
I'm so tired. I flopped into a chair and finally took a break. And with that, we were sold out. At some point, I'd given up on trying to keep track of how many burgers were sold.
あとはアイスコーヒーとスムージーをのんびり売るって感じか。すごい勢いだったわね。
Thanks for your help, poster girls.
遊んでこいよ。こっちはもう大丈夫だから。
Emily and Chisa looked at each other.
でもまだおしまいじゃないんでしょ。看板娘が両方いなくなっちゃうのはまずいでしょう。
それもそうだな。じゃあ交代で休憩だな。ヒロ、お前も遊んでこい。久しぶりだろ、父島の盆踊り。
That's true. I stood up from my chair.
ヒロ兄はどちらをお供にするのでしょうか。
Huh? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Well, ultimately, I don't really like Chisa's attitude throughout the game. It's not because of the recent one where she took the pictures. That's totally justified. And being that Emily is not really accustomed and she really trusts Hiroki in this regard. You know what? Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh my gosh, how's that for a cliffhanger? So we're going to find out on the next episode who I pick to hang out with Hiroki. How about that? All right, so I want to thank everyone for watching this video this time around. If you like what you saw, maybe consider leaving a like. And if you'd like to see more, if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing. And until next time, happy mixing, everyone.